What's up, guys? Welcome to Life of Cam. This is Cam here, just showing off my 2020 IceBear Champion. Got it about a month ago from a dealership called Metric Cycles here in Tulsa. Just ridden it around a little bit, but starting to think about, what do I want to do? What kind of modifications do I want to make to it? Kind of want to give this a pretty unique look. So, starting that today. And first step is to get rid of this old kind of cheap headlight and replace it with something a little bit more modern looking. So that's what we've got going on here. This is my first time really working on motorcycle wiring, so just kind of playing it by ear. Replacing it with the, not sure if you can see that, this headlight here. It's a little bit cooler. Got it off of Amazon, and I'll share a link to that. And yeah, so that's about it. I'll show you guys the wiring setup and how I'm trying to make this thing work, and if anyone's got any suggestions, let me know what you guys think. So I've got my new headlight here. And I'm not too familiar with motorcycle wiring. This is my first time really doing a project like this, so I thought it might be helpful for some other folks who are trying to replace their headlight to do the same thing. So got the new headlight here, and this comes with just a newer style plug, and there was no way to hook that up to the stock plug. That's what this looks like right here. So luckily it came with a adapter piece for whatever bike this is supposed to go on. So what I did is I took that, since it interfaces with the new plug style, and cut the end off of it, and just trying to hook it up to the corresponding wires on the stock wiring harness. And to do that, I'm using these little, I forget what they're called, they're solder and seal wire connectors. I just got a 100-piece set of them here from Tycon or TICNN, or I don't know, something like that. I'll post a link to them, but these are pretty good. I've actually seen like aircraft mechanics use these to solder things together really quickly. You can just slip them over, and it's got some heat shrink, and then the solder is in there, and all I need to do is just use a lighter and heat it up enough, and this solder will melt inside there, and the heat shrink will make it generally watertight. I'm still going to go over this with some electrical tape, but that's the plan for now. And one tricky part to this is, since this light has a halo here, this white part, got to figure out how to hook that up to the stock wiring harness that was just for like one single bulb. And I've determined that the halo is powered by these two little leads right here, and there's two options, which is actually pretty cool. You've got the red option, which gives this a white light for the halo, and then the green light actually turns the halo orange. So right now I'm just going to hook it up to the white halo light, but in the future I thought it could be cool to maybe hook up some kind of a switch somewhere that'll be able to just hit a button and switch the color of this really easily. So what I'm doing is I took I determined that, you know, black is negative from this plug over to the stock wiring harness, and then orange and pink if you're on the IceBear Champion. Those are your high beam and low beam as part of this little wiring harness right here. And so I'm just hooking those up to the corresponding plugs on the light. And then for the halo, I tried this a couple different ways, and the best way to do it is there's an extra yellow cord right here on the stock wiring harness. This wasn't actually used for anything on the stock headlight, but I'm just going to solder this kind of extended lead onto the yellow lead here. And I tested this really briefly, and it seemed to work, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make a permanent connection and then just kind of seal this up a little bit better and shrink all these up. So it's a little bit of it's kind of close quarters in here behind the headlight, so I'm trying to be careful, especially because I'm melting this with the open flame, to melt that solder and shrink up the shrink wrap or heat shrink. I'm trying to be really careful not to melt the other stuff in here. And there we go. See if I can capture this thing melting a little bit. Kind of hard to see because of the soot from the lighter. That middle section just kind of melts in. And there we go. Got it all soldered together with these little tubes. I'm just going to plug in my little makeshift wiring harness here and tape that up with some electrical tape. Just kind of clean this up, wrap up these leads, then bolt it all together. Alright, just got the new headlight installed. It's looking pretty good. Just thought I'd give it a test run. So I closed up the bay doors back here so you can see it a little bit better. Please excuse how gross and sweaty I am right now. It is quite hot in here and I don't have the AC turned on in my shop. Alright. Looking pretty. Pretty cool. Kind of looks like Iron Man. A close-up shot of it. If anyone knows how to keep this from flickering whenever the bike is turned on like that, I don't know if that would be a stator thing, if I need a new stator, or what kind of factors play into that. But if anyone knows how to get basically the front light and the instrument panel to stop flickering whenever the bike's on, please let me know. I feel like that'd be next level.